Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Haynes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown. Tide. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge?
You know, this is a big part of this offense, not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense horizontally. You've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through a tackle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Law. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Looking to pass. It's Milroe. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go as he's being hit. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They're going to run it here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll run it to the left. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Young. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding...
It's blocked. Still a live ball here. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of first downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And that run produces a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. QB decides to keep it here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, But here, he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Snags the quick throw. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. Looking to throw it deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's found some room at the 45. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, tie. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes...
He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Milroe. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. After the PAT, they go up 19. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Catch made on the right side.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Great throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Using his legs, it's Miller. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Contact as he threw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Took contact on the throw. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Going the other way, can they catch him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On the ground, it's Miller. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Catch made on the out route. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To the air, it's Milroe. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.